So we're with Democratic Congressman Rick Larsen. You've seen the news of the slew of indictments, 100 pages coming out of Georgia. And what's obviously unique about this one is it's a state charge, so no pardon power available. But this is a situation where we could have a man running for president or becomes president end up in prison. What do you think about having this country in that situation?
I think the situation this country is in is that we're a country of laws and not people. And not only do the courts or prosecutors get to develop cases and bring them to court, but in our system, the defendant also gets to defend him or herself in court. And so all the defendants in all these four separate sets of indictments will get to have a chance to defend themselves in court, like the Constitution says they ought to have. And so I'm glad that the Constitution is staying strong, that we're seeing it play out live in our lives, and that's okay. It's nothing greater or worse than that. It's just the Constitution at work. I was there on January 6th at the nation's capital, but in my office, not in the building. And I was appalled by not just the people who invaded the building, tried to stop the democratic process, but appalled by the people who encouraged it that day, including the former president. And then as the investigations have come out, found out, at least from a legal perspective, there is quite a story to tell. And these allegations in the indictment really outline that. But everyone gets to defend themselves, and even the former president gets to defend himself in court. That's where it should take place, not in the court of public opinion.
Well, one final thing on this topic, too, because the other side, the Republican Party, I've heard several of them say that this is just an opportunity to weaponize the justice system for political purposes. Also heard recent comments that what is supposed to be an independent Department of Justice is now operating in a political way. I'm curious your take on what's going on at DOJ.
Well, just to use your term, people have said that the other side's this, the other side this. There's only one side, and one side is the Constitution of the United States and the laws of the United States. That's the only side, and there's not a different side of that for Democrats or Republicans. There's only one Constitution. There's only one set of laws that are based in the Constitution, and people will get to defend themselves in court per the Constitution of the United States. So I think that folks who try to undermine the Constitution by trying to pretend there's some sort of game going on where there's two sides. If there are two sides, that plays out in court as the Constitution outlines. And so I'm pro-Constitution, and ask my colleagues to be pro-Constitution as well. Instead of pro any one person, be pro the Constitution.
So you don't think politics is influencing the DOJ at all?
No. That's a ridiculous accusation.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir.